I'm not stupid, despite what people may think, although those people are inferior to me, so I don't really give a fuck. This is what happens when I try to load Atlantis. Now on a real VIC20 this wouldn't happen obviously, but this is why I haven't played Atlantis, so stop your moaning. And it's actually a bit of a problem because I can't load the directory. I can only load the directory of a disk image. So if you've got a directory full of PRGs, it's not going to work anyway, no matter what you do. So to play Atlantis, or even to try playing it now, I have to actually, which I couldn't find as a CRT image, I could only find as a PRG image, which works fine in you know, the emulator Vice, obviously. So I'd have to put loads of things into, you know, virtual theC64 files, and then select those and then do a directory and try loading them. Now, I don't know how much memory Atlantis needs. But it's a problem because you can't edit the flags. You need a PC or a Mac or something to actually edit the file names that you're going to use. So it's not great. And there was a 32K version of Commodore, which you know, if I set the flags, it should be okay. But I don't like Commodore, innit? Fuck, you know, just woke up, bruv, innit? Is anything gonna work? Yeah. Let's try that then. Now, for some reason cartridges as PRGs are not going to work, so let's check out what else is on here. Yeah, these ain't going to work either. Now, racing games are actually my favourite type of game. Not to take anything away from things like Galaxian, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Phoenix that I play. But when I saw my first into the screen racing game, which I believe was Sega's Turbo, I was like, wow. And you know, the same sort of thing happened when I played Jackson. I was like, wow, this is completely different. It's not a bird's eye view of a game world. Oh, it's bloody cold in here, isn't it? Coffee's still a bit too hot, if I'm honest. Let's try that then. Terrible. I could have bloody written that if I wanted to. My standards are too high, that's all. Yeah, that don't work either. Alright, this is a very early game by Jeffrey Daniels. Moving the joystick does nothing. Yeah, it's not really the kind of game. I'm setting a rule. It has to be some sort of VCS quality. And by VCS quality I mean Activision, Imagic, CBS, who did do some VCS games. And obviously Atari Soft. So I watched a few episodes of that Invasion on Apple TV, and I have to say, don't fucking bother, mate. Just go and watch a 1080p stream or Blu-ray of Close Encounters from 4 fucking decades ago. Jesus Christ. I mean, if ever you needed proof that, you know, it's all cheap shit now, and Apple make a lot of money. I'm pressing for it. There's only one joystick pull. Things are happening. I think we may have played this game. Those sideways shots seem familiar. Scare Something by Commodore. Let's check that out. No thank you. That's not commercial quality. I think Shadowfax is more than 3K. Oh no, it isn't. It's unexpanded. Why can't I shoot them? You've got to shoot it in the head. Like Salamander then, isn't it? Now please, just get on with it. I have to press F1 or something. Yeah. Do that again. Luckily it's quick to load. Okay, combined with the fact that I have to reload it after every game, I don't think, yeah, anyway. Let's go right to the end and work. Let's try Skydiver. Just see if there's something else. Oh, soccer. Wonder who made this. Let's have a look then. Oh no! No, that's wrong. Not that many space games, if I'm honest. Sudoku. Let's just go right to the end and work back, right? Zombie Yard, let's give that a go. Ooh! Jeffrey Daniels doesn't have to make a lot of games. So he's certainly one of the most prolific homebrew people on the old VICTACULAR. bit better. Is that better, Aslan? Hey, Thumpy, so I know you're here, buddy. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, there I am watching Invasion, and don't think Amazon and Netflix are let off the hook. The original stuff they make is few and far between, especially Amazon, considering how much money them dumb cunts make. Off the dumb cunt millennials, obviously. Oh, the World Cup. Let's try that then. I'm going to be Canada. Let's have USA as my opponent. They always fight. Yeah, that'll do. Hang on, which one am I controlling? Press any key. Right, 6, 5, go to do kick. Right, people. I'm looking for a proper football game on the old VICTACULAR. Yeah, I don't like Pac-Man, so let's check out Vic, but Victor with a beret on. Oh, gee, it's even worse than well, that can't be joystick controlled then, because the counter's running down. Let's try Warlock. Yeah, I don't really think text adventures are the thing for the Vic. They're going to be so simple. Ooh, Vic Panic. Yee! It's done half look a lot like oh, it is the bug bite one, isn't it? Of course it is. That was actually called Vic Panic. Yeah, I don't think I'll play that with this joystick. We played that with a Point Master joystick when the 80s bedroom is finished, or even started. But when it's finished, but it hasn't been started. But anyway. Yeah, all these ones have got things like A000 written on them. They're cartridge to PRG things, and they don't work for some reason. But I'll have to do a bit more investigating with that. Turtle races. It's got the word races in there. Give it a go. There are 1 players. Hit the key to go racing. Oh no. I'm going to choose the purple one. A certain person who watches my videos, I reckon magenta is his favourite colour. Yeah, we go with that. You're betting pounds. I'll bet £5, sir. It's quite a lot of money in 1982. This is why I don't gamble. This shit used to happen all the time. Where, you know, my dad would send me off to the betting office to put a bet for him. And when I was about 17 or 18, I can't remember. I used to like think, well, he's quite good at this. Many times we had kebab and fish and chips on a Saturday after my dad did well. On the old, you know, Saturday vetting spree. And won't win. Let's try trench fire. This is terrible. Look at the finish indicators. Terrible. I'm not playing that. Had a few problems with the old TV yesterday actually. What's VIC21? One, good to the graphics of the M, you know, like that film. What, James Bond? No, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Have we done Tunnel Run? I can't remember. Oh, is that based on the film? Nanook. Isn't that something to do with more community? Yeah, she's not quite as good as the Xbox game. I can't remember if it's, I think it's original Xbox, not 360. I think that's, is this Thunder Mountain or something? Oh man, without the Game Boy music, I don't like Tetris, that's the thing. It plays absolutely fine, but it's really the music that makes a difference. Well, this is better than the Game Boy version because it's in fucking colour. Look how skillfully I filled them up in it. Ah, that didn't work out so well. No, that's not going to work for me. That's not a good place to put that. So it's a good place for that. Okay, the time has come for you to stick it in there, innit? There's only two there, that's not going to work for me. Yeah, it should be okay. Oh no, gonna have to go that way. Now it's limiting my options now. Oh, crap. I need a Super Tetris, madam. Why didn't? Oh right, yeah, that's why. Mad Knockador. That's not going to go in there anyway. I didn't want to do that. Fuck off. Yeah, without the music it's not fun. I'm sorry. That's just how it is in this part of the world. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just as good See? Yeah, anyway, you get the idea. It's Tetris in colour, but without the music. See if there's a version with the music. So why is this, there's no music, oh right. Yeah, it's by the same people anyway. You get the idea, mate, you get the idea. Tank Wars by Rabbit Software, I'm guessing. Ooh, it's a combat game, isn't it? Alright, you need come here. So the graphics look kind of the same until they move. That's a problem. Everything moves in character blocks. So yeah, it's not quite as good. It's interesting. But obviously I had a VCS, so I already had you know, combat on there. So tank versus UFO. Let's try that then. Yeah, that's what I think of that. It's going to be the same thing. Yeah, slightly different, but just as shit pesky graphics. I didn't buy a pet, I bought a VIC20 with user definable graphics facility. That was quite important actually. I bet this is Super Fruit by Commodore. Right, let's try Tank Gunner first. Yeah, my plasma's making a noise. Right, use 4, 5 and 6. How about you fucking work out how to control it with a joystick? Obviously it's not a commercial game. What the hell does that mean? Misleading. That's nothing like Super Cobra. Yeah, none of these are really doing it for me. K-Tel. They did actually release games on tape, so it's definitely a slim chance that you get a piece of shit like this. But there's only one joystick port, so there's nothing I could do about that. Space Rocks has got to be Asteroids. The hell. Ooh. Not quite as good as the Atari 7800 version, or even the VCS version. Boy, I bet parents hated the VIC20 sound chip. Why did we get him a ZX81? Why Spectrum? Yeah, I don't think the Spectrum sounds were as loud. Had the same sort of speaker as Asteroids built in. I didn't even know that was a speaker back then when I was a kid. Let's try the real Space Panic. And it's a typing Space Panic, is it? Well, it looks it to me. I think Hectic is probably the best of this kind of thing. Yeah, I don't like this. First thing in the morning, I ain't got the stomach for typed in rubbish like that. Right, it's read enough of the instructions to know that's not for me. It's for some other knob. Try that, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I've not seen even a commercial quality football game on the VIC20, let alone a bloody good one. Okay. Star Chaser, The Legend of Orion was a very good animated thing. I remember seeing that. Let's see if this is any good. Chris Smith. Okay, well there's no redefined graphics there. So now, if you don't work with joystick and the graphics are not redefined, and they're not, then it doesn't really matter whether I know how to play the game. This could be the same game. There's a lot of duplication in this directory. You forgot to clear the screen, you prick. So I can't be playing that. Yeah. These are not CRT files in here, so yeah, those titles are not really doing it for me. Space Fighter. Alright, Bucky? You have to pull louder so they can hear you. Right. There are redefined graphics. There's no radar. How am I supposed to know where they are? See, the real difference between the VIC20 and the VCS that I had, both of them, is not so much the differences in hardware capability. It's more down to not only just the price of the software, but the quality of the software. There is nothing like Star Raiders on the VIC20. Nowhere near as good as Star Raiders on the VCS. This is really dumb, so hey, give that a go. I don't want to play Space Invaders, I've done that to death. Their help don't work. Could be NTS the only game, but let's try Space Attack. Attack the space in. This looks very petsky. Oh no. It's no Steve Lee bit of coding, mate. Now obviously the VIC20 doesn't have sprites, but then nor does the Spectrum, the 16K Spectrum, and yet there is a very good version of Phoenix on there. So if my channel weren't dead, I'd probably do some live Sinclair tribute video. But you know, what Sir Clive did is in this country only, not really anywhere else. Britain was poor back in 1982, and you know, getting credit was actually quite difficult. So you couldn't just you know, go to the shops and you know, slap me a credit card on the counter and say I'll have a VCS, the television, I don't know what other computers were out around, VIC20, I'm trying to think 1981 computer, oh yeah, it's RE800 obviously, the full 48K with a double disc drive, thank you sir. So, you know, just because you haven't got sprites doesn't mean you can't have smooth moving characters, and I expect that. Alright, with only expanded games maybe that's a bit of a problem, but some programmers do manage it. Did we try this one? You know what, it's such an obvious one, but nah, yeah we did, I thought so. There's only one soccer game. Ah, there was a conversion of Nibbler as well. I didn't download that because I don't like Nibbler, the arcade game, anyway. So let's try Skydiver. So this is like the VCS game, but the VCS game moves smoothly. It's nowhere near as playable, not even close, and it's rubbish as well. There you go. So that's the problem, you could buy a game on tape and it could be like character based rubbish actually. So yeah, this isn't Skier that I had. It's written by a different guy. Oh, actually it is. There was no date on there. I wonder if we can run stop it actually. Run stop it. Yeah, no, there's no date on there actually. It's just again. What's the matter, bud? Say hello to everyone. Hey, there you go. Hey, little buddy. Dead skiers. Yeah, this is exactly the same game as the one in computer video games that I did play actually. So you can go over there. They look purple, not red though. And you ran into a dead manna. Manna from heaven. Can't find that episode of was it yeah, it was Ancient Aliens that covered that. See, you can say no to play again from the built-in button. Skipperino, side shot. Not really playing anything for various reasons actually. So I'd have to put loads of PRGs on like D81 images, and I'm not sure the VIC20 emulation supports D81 images. Might do it, might not. Oh, Santa. Santa is in the spot because he doesn't exist, that's his problem. Oh no. Can you help? Not with graphics like that, I can. Right, I don't think this is for me. This is for the Patreon pricks, really. The supporters of Patreon pricks with the IQ of a fucking boiled potato, mate. And that is a scientific fact. You can go and look that up. Scientific studies have proved that human intelligence has been going down for the last 3 decades. So I'm pressing shift, maybe it's the other shift key. Are they actually faster? Yeah, they are. So shift and return makes them go faster. Not that much faster though. And fucking shit game. He's fucking shit, innit? Fucking. You know, I knew a girl who used to talk like that. And funnily enough, her name was exactly the same and spelt the same as another friend I had who was male. Work that one out. I never could work that out. And they were actually exactly the same religion. They were both from the same part of India. I really couldn't work that out. However, in the country I'm born in, I suppose the same thing occurs. I'm not talking about fucking idiots like Blake Lively. What a stupid name for a woman. Blake 7. Yeah, we get Blake Lively to do it. Ha ha ha. Fuck off. How are you supposed to have sex with a woman called Blake? Yeah. She's actually quite attractive. That's yeah, anyway, don't really. Yeah, it makes no difference. Trying to see if there's anything obvious. I think we've done everything because I remember playing Raid on Isram, which I think is a knockoff of Scram 20. I think. The fuck is Ratten Rancher? Okay, redefine graphics but no keyboard control. Red alert, you reckon that's a missile command game? Let's give it a go, we'll give it a go. Fuck me, I was trying to watch that Dan Dare thing from King Justice. There's so much fucking waffle. But at least they do their research properly. So I can't go up and down. I can't fight the right bollocks, mate. Shit graphics, can't go up and down, can't fire. The nose of the jet must touch down on the end. I think I've tried this in another life, sir. Oh wow, fucking yes. Shit game. And that is the end of that then, so, because you can't actually permanently set the thing to like 16K unless, you know, things are in a directory. Tapes, let's check out 3K tapes. Okay. Now, like an idiot, I didn't copy the screenshot. There's not many though. And Skyhawk, probably the only one with Pac-Mania.